Yo, what's going on, guys? Clutch back again with another YouTube video for you guys today, and it is going to be another tactics video. Now, as you can see, the code is on the screen for the tactics. I'm going to go through it all, let you guys know how to play with the formation and how it works. But before we do get into it, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the video. Please drop a comment as well if you do have any questions or just enjoy the videos. Reach out, let me know what you guys are doing with FIFA. I'd love to get involved and hear about what you guys are getting up to. And if you can as well, please drop a sub as well. It helps me out massively. So, like I said, we are doing a tactics video, and it is actually the 4-4-1-1. The 4-4-1-1's been one that I've actually really enjoyed using. It's quite similar to some stuff I've used, but it's basically a little bit more defensive version of it. Obviously, the team I've got is very, very good as well, so it does suit it as well. But yeah, so as I said, we are using a 4-4-1 in midfield. We are obviously using our build-up style as counter. For me, basically counter's the only way forward, really. It's the only thing I'll probably use. I really can't see myself using short passing or balance. Maybe balanced more than short passing I could probably see myself using, but counter seems to be the play for me. It means I can kind of sit deep and just counter attack my opponents with my top kind of players and really try and tear my opponents apart. So seems to be the play for me. And then my line height is on 40. If you guys don't know how to manually adjust your line, literally just click Y and you can have it as high or low as you want without changing your defensive approach mentality. Obviously, once you do surpass like certain little thresholds, it will do it. But yeah, for me, I have got it on 40 just to sit again that little bit deeper and make sure we don't concede just any silly stuff. And now I'm going to go through the player roles as well. Now, what I would say is, guys, if you guys do have players that have a double playstyle plus, I would definitely recommend you to put them in those roles. For me, there are certain roles that I would probably never have used before, but when I've used certain players in those roles, you kind of see how good those roles can be. Like a tier 1 example is Erling Haaland. Now, if you guys have watched my channel over the years or just watched any of my streams, you'll know I'm a massive skill move person and I'm a big weak foot advocate. So generally, I'll only use players that have 5-star of one of the two at least. And Erling Haaland has 3-star, and he might be one of my favourite players on the game. The poacher double plus playstyle works so well. They make so many amazing runs in behind. I think it's really overpowered, and also crossing's very good as well. So winning those headers is absolutely phenomenal as well. So like I said, yeah, obviously try and adjust your team, I suppose, to your players' roles, but also I would recommend buying players to suit certain roles. So for me, poacher double plus is incredible. I'll probably try and keep Harden for as long as I can because yeah, it's unbelievable, really. I do have a Jude Bellingham on a double playmaker plus. That is for my cam. Now, kind of this almost basically means that he can kind of just patrol kind of like this midfield area. I do like to have them on roaming compared to just balance, because you just see the extra space they kind of drift into, and he makes a lot better attacking runs in support of Erling Haaland. And his finishing is absolutely lethal. Obviously, you can choose whatever cam you want, but again, I do have another player on a double plus play style, and again, it works very well. He kind of, like I said, just kind of runs around, roams, kind of, as you can kind of see from the description here. If it will let me scroll down, you can kind of read the whole thing. But yeah, it's actually really surprised me how well it does work. You can kind of check all the players' roles there. Now, I do have both of my wingers on inside forward attack. For me, inside forward attack is the way to go for the most part. There are certain players that, if they do have better roles, then obviously go with it. But for me, inside forward attack, just it's the play. They just make so many better narrow runs. As you can see, they get in and around the kind of areas where Erling Haaland is. So you really do just get a better build-up play, and you do just score a lot more goals as well. Now, I do have Mikel Merino, again, trying to suit his play styles. I am using him on box-to-box balanced. Balance is kind of the only thing you can really use with box-to-box, because you can't really be a defensive box-to-box player or an attacking box-to-box player. It doesn't really work. That's kind of the point. So again, trying to suit my players' play styles. And then I do have my other DM on Deep Lying Playmaker. Deep Lying Playmaker is actually really, really good if you do have it on Defend, because they basically sit deep like a proper DM would, like almost a holding player, but they will just also like show themselves with the ball a bit more. Deep Lying Playmaker has actually been a really surprising role for me that I've actually really enjoyed using. So yeah, Chuameni for me in that kind of deep line DM role has worked very, very well. Now I do have Van Dijk and Saliba as both on just defender. Obviously Van Dijk isn't a double defender plus on that. He is a double defender plus on a ball playing defender, but I do have both of them just on actual defender because I do kind of just prefer that with my centre backs. If you guys are looking for defenders, by the way, William Saliba is incredible. So yeah, if you've got the 200k laying around, I would definitely recommend you buying William Saliba. Now, also as well, my fullbacks are literally just both on fullback. I don't want them kind of bombing too far forward. I don't have crazy fast fullbacks at the minute. Obviously, Walker's still relatively fast. He's not like a Frimpong where they kind of really fly down the wings. So yeah, and as you can see, the with ball, you kind of see how they kind of get a lot more attacking. Neymar and Salah almost become proper left wing, right wingers. Bellingham pushes up closer to the striker, and then I just do have my two centre mids sitting a bit further off. And then without ball, we just go back into our more defensive setup, making us even more hard to break down. So it just does make you so hard to beat when you are using this 4-4-1-1. So yeah guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like I said, please drop a like, drop a comment if you have anything to say or just want to have a chat with me. Let me know if you do use these tactics as well, and then also please drop a sub if you can. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.